Yeah. Give me a sec.
I hit this hard. My heart won't open. How about yours?
Works great.
Right. When you get done fooling around, I could use some help.
Did I do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Well, your mouth was always a little faster than your brain. Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
I said stay put. I'm on my way.
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed with Covenant. Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob, I'm from the Insane Gamers, as you can see from my gamer tag there. This is part 4 of Halo 3 ODST, and this is the level Tayari Plaza. I don't know, I think that's how that's pronounced. It's the first level with Buck. And, well, in the previous episode, I'm pretty sure I ended by saying that I would talk about my computer, which I know is a bit of a weird thing considering this is a console game. It was a console exclusive. Although I believe it's part of the Master Chief Collection now. Might be wrong on that because I actually haven't. Since the Master Chief Collection came out, I haven't actually played it, which is a bit weird. But yeah, that's what happened. Well, anyway, yeah, my computer. Well, we'll start with the case. It's a Corsair 200R, which is quite an old case now. It's about 10-year-old, but there's a reason I got it. First of all, it's got a lot of vents on it. Well, I say vents. It's places to attach fans. And the reason for that was simply because, well, you need airflow in a case. But also, another reason is a lot of cases now, they don't have disk drive slots. And I know a lot of people are like, well, who cares about that? Yes, Steam, Epic Game Store, Good Old Games, all them. These launchers, they're great. And PC games have moved to digital distribution. And in fact, console games have, because I'm doing Forza Horizon 5, and I don't actually own that. I own that. I play it via Game Pass. But, oh yeah, there's a thing you'll notice on here. I check the map a lot. Just basically to see where I'm going. Also, you'll see me check subtitles, because for some reason there's absolutely no subtitles in this showing when they're talking. I'm pretty sure that happened in previous Halo games. It was just weird. Anyway, yeah, with disk drives, I do get physical media, obviously for game consoles and DVDs and stuff. And I like to check that there were. I mean, ODST is a perfect example. I bought that game years ago, and I played through it, and apparently I must have scratched it, or the system scratched it enough that it stopped working. That's why it went on hiatus. If I had ripped the game to my PC before I started the Let's Play, the rip would have failed, because it wouldn't have been able to read that part of the disc, and then I wouldn't have started the Let's Play until I bought another copy of it. So that's a useful thing that a disc drive is good for, and I do that with all my pre-owned games that I get for the PS2, and if you know, I mean, I think you can do it with the 360. I'm almost certain you can. But yeah, I still get PS2 games and stuff like. I know that's old stuff now, but I am into retro stuff. It's so weird saying retro when regards to the PS2, because yeah, PS2 was my childhood game console. It's just so weird saying that, because it's like, well, it's not that old. It's 20 years old at this point. It's quite old. But people are like, oh, retro is like the Genesis and the Super Nintendo and the N64 and all that. No, PS2 and stuff like that's retro now. Anyway, so moving on from the case, the motherboard is, I can tell you because I have to have Amazon open here to basically. Well, it is a MSI Mag B560 Torpedo. It's a full ATX motherboard. It doesn't have Wi-Fi, but it is technically, I believe that's a lower spec one. But you'll understand why. It's because I paired it with a Core i5-11600K, which a lot of people will be like, well, why didn't, AMD Ryzen? Why didn't you go with that? It was actually cheaper than Ryzen, at least in the UK at the time I got it, because there is a chip shortage at the moment, if you're not aware of that, and I'll get into that in a minute, with the graphics card. The great graphics card shortage of 2020 and 2021. Yeah. But yeah, there is a chip shortage, and for some reason Intel's was cheaper, and performance is sort of on par with the like I said, I didn't really do that much research into Ryzen, because I was looking at, this is the first PC that I've properly built, and the research I did was basically like, what is a good motherboard and whatever combination for a certain price, and all the sites were like, if you can get this combination, it's better than the equivalent Ryzen. If the Ryzen's cheaper, get that. Essentially, that's what it was. So I went with Intel because it was actually cheaper. The graphics card, it is a NVIDIA GTX 1660, which that came out, I think 2019, might have been early 2020. I can look that up. When did the GTX 1660 come out? Release date. It came out, yeah, March 14th, 2019. So it is 2 years old, 3 years old by the time you see this video. But yeah, used, it was still going for 300 quid. I mean, graphics cards, they're expensive now. I mean, I know the high-end one, and the 1660 is not really that much of a high-end one. It was a mid-range one at the time anyway. But to be honest, I don't exactly play the latest games on PC. It's decent enough for what I want to play. And, well, it's currently powering 2 monitors, so, whatever. It's fine for what it... Yeah, I got another monitor. I got what's a Samsung. I wish I could tell you the model number. I just had it. I'm looking directly at the box. It's the UE 590. That's the model number. It's a 28-inch monitor. It does 4K. Unfortunately, it doesn't have HDR, but yeah, which is a bit of a shame it doesn't have HDR. But it was Black Friday. It was £110 off. So yeah, I ended up getting it. Well, the RAM, of course, you probably want to know about the RAM in the PC. It's Corsair. It's 16 gig. With it being a full ATX motherboard, there is 4 slots, so I could upgrade. Of course, I bought all this before 12th gen Intel came out. The cooler, it's a Cooler Master Hyper 212, basically, and well, the fans in there. They're not really a known brand, but they do have RGB lights. I'm not really an RGB person, by the way. He says with an RGB keyboard and mouse, but you can't literally get a quote-unquote mechanical gaming keyboard these days without them. I mean, it's disabled on the keyboard. Well, I say disabled. It's set in a mode where if you type on a key, that key will light up. But that's it. It's not doing the ridiculous strobing flashing effect. and I can disable the lights on the mouse as well if I want to. But to be fair, I only have red lights flashing on the bottom at a very slow speed. But yeah, I'm still a console person. As you can see, I'm playing ODST. Basically forcing my way through here. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. You have to turn right and go down here, basically. There's a bunch of grunts down there. I realise I haven't really been talking about the gameplay. It's just ODST. It's one of those games where I played it and then I was the first time and I was like, well, I never need to do that again. But obviously that was way before I started doing Let's Plays. So we'll see how it goes, because I've still got my original like feelings on it. It's like it's not really that fun. Anyway, I'm Rob. I'm from the Gamers. Thank you very much for watching, and ta-ra.
I'm here. I gotcha. Oh, nuts. Whoa! 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 What the heck was that? You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo, you got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was, but it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No. Never. Doesn't matter. All I care about now is getting my men out of this city.
Even you.